Greetings everyone. Amid much fanfare, 86 lakh vaccinations were administered to the citizens of India on Monday, June 21st, the first day of the changes announced to the vaccine policy by our Pradhan Sevak. This decision was taken 2 weeks back on June 7th after much criticism from the Supreme Court, opposition, media and some international experts. Touted as a world record by the government, they forget that in Jan 1997, 12.7 crore children were vaccinated on a single day against polio. The very next year, 13.4 crore children were vaccinated. And as recently as February 2012, 17 crore children were vaccinated in one day. Also, currently in the first week of June, China administered more than 2 crore doses daily for more than a week. But in New India, the history of our nation only begins after 2014. But there is one fact that is being overlooked among all the celebrations. How did the government reach such huge numbers when we had been averaging only around 30 lakh doses daily in the first 2 weeks of June? A closer look at the numbers reveals all the answers. It is quite evident now that this government handles all situations like a publicity event. Their intention was to create a positive buzz regarding the centre's ability to distribute and administer vaccines more efficiently than the states were able to in the past. This was done by deliberately reducing the administration of doses in the days leading up to Monday, June 21st to create a stock that could be utilized on that day, especially in BJP ruled states. Take for example Madhya Pradesh. On June 21st, nearly 17 lakh doses were administered, but just the day before only 692 doses were given. The slowdown had begun from June 17th itself. The average number of doses delivered to the state between the dates of June 13th and 16th were around 2.3 lakh doses daily. But the average number of vaccinations given between the dates of June 17th and 19th was only approximately 53,000. Similar trends were seen in other BJP ruled states. Karnataka had the second highest number of vaccinations given at 11.21 lakh doses. But just the day before, they had only given around 69,000 doses. And on June 19th, they had given around 2.6 lakh doses. Uttar Pradesh administered 7.26 lakh doses with a low of 8,800 doses the day before and 4.4 lakh doses on June 19th. Assam administered 3.26 lakh doses after a sharp drop of nearly 34,000 doses the day before and only 1.1 lakh doses on June 19th. Non-BJP ruled states did not seem to follow such trends. The usual drop of vaccinations were seen on Sunday, but the number of vaccinations given on June 21st were not much higher than previous days. Time and again, Modi and his Sarkar has shown a penchant for being very flippant with facts and twisting them to suit his own needs and requirements. Also, blame for their failures is passed on to everyone besides themselves. After reaching such highs, the very next day we only recorded around 54 lakh vaccinations across the nation. Governments in the past have performed vaccinations at a better rate than this dispensation. But they never thought to print out posters or take out front page ads in newspapers thanking the Pradhan Sevak for performing what is a constitutional obligation to the citizens of this nation. First, they messed up with ordering not enough vaccines at too late a stage. Then they caused shortages with erratic distribution and failing to ramp up domestic production capabilities. Now vaccine hesitancy is being blamed on Rahul Gandhi because he has not vaccinated himself. But they forget to mention the fact that he is following government mandated protocol of not vaccinating himself within 3 months of recovering from a corona infection. On the other hand, the pro-BJP supporter, Ramdev, who has openly derided our doctors Our science and vaccines is not given a single thought. The real challenge now lies ahead with lofty targets set of vaccinating 108 crore citizens by the end of this year. With a looming third wave upon us as early as August or September, only vaccines will be able to save us from further human loss. Time will tell if Modi will live up to his promise this time at least, or there will be another addition to his list of jumlas. That's all for today, everyone. Goodbye.